next guest.
Kev, it's ThinkPad X1 Extreme.
One of my personal favorites. I'm actually really excited about
Kev,
this product.
ThinkPad, since 1992, ThinkPads have been Extreme. Why are we calling it Extreme now? Please convince me that this is a good product. I just don't know.
All right.
I'm not sure.
So to put it very simply, right, there's been this sort of mentality or thought process, or maybe suspicion would be the right word, that somehow making a laptop fully IT ready, all the serviceability, durability, reliability, security, everything, somehow meant that you had to compromise on putting in the things that the humans actually wanted to use. And honestly, in some cases,
there's IT guys and there's humans, right? Isn't that? I learned that before I dropped out of high school.
He said it, not me, folks.
What?
And honestly, it's sort of been true a little bit, right? If you've got to put in all this other stuff, different set of needs.
Sure.
And I would say that this is the first ThinkPad that I've ever seen, and I've basically seen all of them, where it's got practically everything, right? It is in every way a ThinkPad. All the security, durability, reliability, serviceability, all that stuff that I normally talk about is in there. But let me just lay some firsts on you off the top of my head. Within the X1 line, it's the first 15-inch we've ever done. That means 15-inch 4K Dolby Vision screen. It also has Dolby Atmos sound, which is awesome. First X1 we've ever done with discrete graphics. Right, NVIDIA GTX,
which is massive for people, right?
It is exactly. NVIDIA GTX 1050 Ti.
Okay.
So top level gaming graphics.
Endorsed by TI the rapper? Is that what that is?
Not as far as I know.
The NVIDIA guys are going to email me now.
Right.
Sorry.
Not the absolute tip top, but as far as what will fit in a laptop, incredibly good. Full, amazing gaming experience. It is 1.7 kilos, 18.4 millimeters. Comes with IR camera, fingerprint reader, smart card for security, dual Thunderbolt. I could go on and on.
Twin cam engine. So,
dual overhead cam.
The other thing is back to this notion of extreme. I think most people thought extreme like you think rugged, but the extreme ThinkPads have always been rugged, but some of them in the past weighed 58 pounds, right? So now it's the extreme part to me, it's extremely thin and light along with extremely ThinkPad, right? All the things you expect.
Right, but it's got everything, as I said, that both the IT folks want and that the end users, right? Because everybody's a consumer at some point. Almost everybody likes to watch video, everybody likes great sound. Most people care about security if they're aware of it, that is.
If they're paying attention,
If they're paying attention.
But tell us a couple of quick ones here and then we'll let people move on.
I talked about the weight, so 4K display, HDR, touch. Oh, three things that I didn't even touch on.
Track point? As a track point?
Of course, it's a ThinkPad.
Extreme.
It's 15 hours of battery life with rapid charge. It is the first X1 with dual storage, so 2 SSDs for up to 2 terabytes of storage. First X1 that supports 64 gigs of RAM. It is also the first X1 with a 6-core CPU. The vPro enabled Intel H series CPU for this generation, again, up to 6 cores. And it's also VR, MR ready. Virtual reality and mixed reality ready.
Are the IT guys going to be wearing headsets now when they come to service our machines?
It is entirely possible.
Okay, fair enough.
Talked about the IR camera. It also supports pen with tilt and shade function, 4,096 pressure levels. And one of the things that's often overlooked is the power supply is actually 25% smaller than any 135 watt power supply we've ever made before.
Fair to say, if you've ever owned one of our W series
or P series
workstations, for instance, or P series, that this was not overlooked because those are those are larger than some laptops. Those power supplies. So
exactly.
Thanks for making the brick smaller. Anyway, to the engineers.
And as always, availability and price will vary by country. But right now, we're showing this is available in September in the United States at a starting price of $1,859.